Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
And our very special guest, the Locker Gnome, Chris Pirillo.
Yeah, good. No, Chris is an inspiration. I've been toying around with the life, because what you do is like life casting. It's a different form of vlogging versus what I do in front of the camera. I've been toying around with it. My audience definitely wants it. I don't know if I want to show something like that every single day.
Well,
it works with two people. You're married. That makes a better combination. Me by myself is boring.
My wife is not here right now. She's returning back home this week, but I've had some pretty good vlogs on my own. I find that mixing alcohol and building Lego sets.
Oh,
content.
So Chris, no, seriously, tell me, what should I do? Because I want to do this. I'm gonna get the big lens, and I'm gonna do a 2-minute video. It's 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes every day.
I do 10.
10? Well, can I work my way up?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
People got upset when I cut it back to 4. They were so mad. It was like
10. I'll do
Cheerios
10.
again.
And then what would you suggest? I'm not going to steal from you. I don't want to do your thing. But what would you suggest?
It's your life.
My life.
Whatever. I mean, I record 10 seconds of clouds, and then I'm back to hey, I'm going to go get coffee, and here's what's going on today, and maybe we'll do
really?
this.
And people watch that, huh?
People watch this, yeah.
I mean,
you
Is it just desperate, lonely people? What?
No. Like you have a passion for coffee, right? You have tons and tons
I
of.
could do Leo's.
You could do Leo's.
Leo drinks a cup of coffee, then poops. That would be
right.
That would be good.
I mean, educate people about what you know and what your opinions are on how to make coffee. I mean, do that.
You'd be surprised. All I can say is that I put stuff in there that I otherwise couldn't put anywhere else, and it's fun.
Yeah.
It's more fun to do a vlog than it is to talk about technology. Believe that or not. I'm saying that. That's my perspective.
No, and I think it would be. And I've tried to write. I keep thinking I should be writing more, and I've written 13 books, and it's hell. And I realize I can talk like till the cows come home. So I should just do something where I talk.
That's all I do. I mean, yes, it's just random things. I showed people, here's what I got for the groceries, and I had problems opening the olive jar and the pickle jar last night, and my dogs do something.
See, it takes a certain confidence that people are going to want to watch that. I don't know where you got that confidence.
Well, but
live streaming,
anything it's worth trying. That's what I thought. And even my first one that we did unofficially about a little over a year ago, I put it out there and I said, I don't think anybody cares. But my wife said, no, we have to try it. People will love it. And instantaneously, I mean, it was just like, it shocked me to the point where I was like, okay, I have to accommodate this because it's bringing a deeper value to the normal stuff that I, quote unquote, normal stuff.
Right.
The technology stuff that I might do in the channel got boosted. That engagement went up when I put the more personal side or less.
Let me ask you a couple of questions because I really want to know. So, do you consider it a performance? Do you get up for it, or is it you could just do whatever is going on right now? I mean, how much do you think about it?
I think about it a little, but not too much. So I know that I have to do it, but I don't primp myself. I mean, I'll be unshowered for, my hair, my eyebrow will be like, that, or I'll have something in my teeth, and I won't even think about it because it's more of that real life. And it's the storytelling that becomes the value.
Yes.
And that's what I'm doing every day. I'm telling a story.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So it's like stand up a little bit. It is a little bit of a performance.
Yeah, I certainly do play up to the camera at times, but I would say just in a different way.
And you don't do a theme. You don't do because coffee would be a theme. You don't do a theme.
No. It's
just
whatever's
going
in
on.
life, and it's Leo. You know the trick. You treat the camera as if it was the person you're talking to, and that's it. I mean, you've got an intimate relationship with the person on the other side of the screen, and so when I'm talking to the vlog camera, I tend to have a different demeanor than I might if I'm presenting to a camera from across the room talking to somebody, or right now, knowing that I'm interacting live. It's just a different tone and a different approach. I'm not necessarily selling anything. I'm just showing. I'm documenting. I've got this permanence now for each one of these days that I can look back on. Even future generations could look back on and say, wow, my great-great-grandfather's life was really boring. I mean, for whatever reason, I do it because it's fun and because people do enjoy me doing it. And so it's both of those things kind of combined. It's worked out exceedingly well.
Could you do any kind of like, I know some people would never do it, but like, would you ever consider, if not even mixing your tech videos into it to one video, or like some kind of product placement in there? Like, would you be against something like that? Or
no, I wouldn't be against product placement. In fact, I'm very, very. I don't even like showing products in the vlog. I'm very, very careful about doing that. I'm not. I've said it. I went on record with our our year episode. I said I have no problem with product placement. In fact, I think it's a great way of getting things done, because if a sponsor's interested and the audience is fine with it and you've disclosed, it's a win-win-win situation. And product placement works exceedingly well, and it works exceedingly well with lifestyle, that's the umbrella. If there's a genre, it's lifestyle. That's what
I call myself. Yeah.
It's lifestyle.
And I got to point out, Chris has 283,000 subscribers. His views typically at least 10,000 per vlog.
But it's deep engagement. It's not just the number of views; it's the amount of like ratio, the amount of comment ratio to the amount of views.
Do you make money on this from YouTube or?
Yeah, I wouldn't say the vlogs, not that much, but hey, consider this. I've got Vlogger Fair coming up. Right. I'm not saying that.
So don't see it as a way to make money in and of itself, but as a way to promote other stuff that might make money.
It's the way like Dave Weiner would look at blogging. From back in the day, so he doesn't have ads running on the blog because he gets hired to do other things based on the things he puts in his blog. So I've been hired by a handful of really big brands because they see that the deep engagement. And I want to go back to this, Leo, because I think it's very important when we talk about YouTube views. Views can be cheated. Even likes can be cheated. Things can be cheated, these surface elements. But when you look at the level of engagement in the average video, or the level of engagement that I have on YouTube transcends YouTube. And I get that engagement on Google Plus or Facebook or Twitter. It doesn't matter.
It's a concerted strategy, not just any one thing. And I do have to point out, you've got 8.2 million views on the iPod sex video, 2.8 million views how to piss off a telemarketer, 1.9 million views on the phone sex operator. Your dad using Windows 8, 1.7 million views. I mean, there's no question you are driving the big views in addition to just a consistent day in, day out 10 to 20,000 views.
Those they're one-offs, right? And so what vlogging is, or what I call TLDR, the Locker Gnome Daily Report, which is a take on Too Long Didn't Read. Yeah. That's the long form stuff. That's something that you can count on. And so that content may not spike because people may not be searching for something in particular, which is pretty much how people discover YouTube videos. They go to search and they search for something, and then your video might pop up, or you get lucky, it gets linked into a big blog or shared on social in one way, shape, or form. That is, it's key, and that you're going to strike gold every once in a while, but that shouldn't keep you from having some level of consistency, knowing that you're going to operate like this for a while, and every once in a while just hit those big bumps, like the video I did with Dad in Windows 8.
That was
which
awesome.
Happened live on YouTube. Yeah. He's been recognized in Apple stores.
Yeah, he's a star. Yeah. It's Chris Pirillo. It's so great to reconnect. It's great to talk to you again. You're an inspiration. You really know how to work it, and I'm really glad that you found a perfect venue for that unique personality. You were made for YouTube, and I think in some ways YouTube was made for you.
I'm happy to be on YouTube. I'm happy to be here. No, it's great to reconnect with everybody.